Hello everyone, Bobby and Kyle from Forsaken Legends, and this video is all about PvP, PvE, and the hardcore aspects to Forsaken Legends. So, the world is divided up into quadrants. So basically think of a world cut into 4 areas where in one area it's all player versus environment, so players cannot kill each other, but the enemies or monsters can kill players and players can kill monsters. And then you've got a part of the world where it's player versus player, so if I see Kyle running down the street, I can shoot him with an arrow and try and kill him.
Well, that's not very nice.
And then, of course, you've got the hardcore areas of the world, which would be PvP hardcore and PvE hardcore, where the penalty for death is a lot higher. So let's say we're in a hardcore area right here and Kyle kills me, then he might have the option to loot my body and take a random drop from my bag or my armor, and vice versa. If I kill him, then I might be able to take something from him. But if I was in a PvE area and I die in a hardcore zone, maybe I just have to do a corpse run, and if I get back in time, then I can try and reclaim my loot. So basically in the hardcore areas, the rewards will be great if you kill something in there, but if you die, then you run a large risk of losing an item or armor or some sort of a sacrifice for being in a hardcore area. So the reason we're doing this is really to allow players to play the playstyle that they enjoy the most. So if you like PvE, great, then you can play in the PvE part of the world, and since it's endlessly generating, got a wolf behind you, then you never have to worry about running out of space to explore, find new things, multiple biomes, all sorts of stuff for you to really enjoy the game and have the best gameplay experience you want. If you want to be a PvP player, then you've got an endless area to explore for PvP as well, and you can go back and forth. So if you want to go back into a PvP area or a PvE area, you can mix it up. The only caveat to that is if you build or you claim a plot of land in a player versus environment zone, and then you try and attack somebody's base in a PvP zone, you won't be able to do that. And the reason for that is simple, so that we feel that if you are trying to attack somebody's base in PvP and destroy their base and take the time that they took to how do we word this? So you're trying to cause them pain by them losing their base, but you're not willing to risk your own base in the process for them to be able to retaliate against you. So we don't really feel that that's fair. So what we're doing is every 30 days you'll be able to choose a plot of land in whatever zone you want, and then that kind of determines the behavior that you can do for that month. So if you build in a PvE, an environment zone, then you can still go into a PvP zone, but you can't attack players' bases. You can't do any damage to it. You can't cause them any damage whatsoever if they're on their land. So if you find them off of their land, you can still kill them, but you basically can't destroy their property, or their AI players or anything like that. So if they're on their property, so it's basically like a safe zone. So if you want to attack other players' bases, then you have to build your own base on a player versus player zone. Did I explain that in any coherent way?
Yeah, you got it, I think.
Okay. So I think that pretty much covers PvP and PvE. Basically, players can play whatever style they want, mix it up whenever they want, and just really have the gameplay experience that they want to have whenever they want to have it.
Oop, another wolf.
Nice. Blue potion.
Yummy.
Alright, thanks. We will see you in another video.